welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Vanessa. This is Vanessa CX Beauty, and today we're gonna be doing a review slash wear test on the brand new Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener Concealer. Now, this concealer does come with 0.33 ounces and retails for $25. I did get the shade Butter. This is for light to medium skin to brighten your under eyes. They came out with 16 shades, which I think is pretty good for this type of product. And just to show you a little bit of the consistency and to err on the side of caution for those of y'all who are going to buy this, you have to be very gentle on how you put this out. I made the mistake and just like plopped it under my eye, and so much product came out. So just a warning from the beginning, is crazy. But this is the consistency. And then this is how it blends out on my hand. You can definitely see that the shade is definitely correct for me in terms of brightening, and a little does go a long way. It spreads a whole bunch and it looks very promising off the bat. So there she goes. If you guys do want to see a wear test slash review, I did use this two separate ways. One by itself on top of foundation, and then the other one packed on top of one of my favorite concealers. I did pack it on my Light Illusion Concealer by Flower Beauty on my left side, and then I used it on its own on my right side just to see how it weared throughout the day. So if you're interested in seeing how this product works, just continue watching. So first off, we're gonna head in with my Light Illusion Concealer by Flower Beauty in the shade Light, and I'm just gonna put this on my left under eye. And then we're gonna head in with the Fenty Beauty Eye Brightener, and y'all, I put way too much on. Be very careful with this. I was able to do both of my eyes and still have some left over afterwards, so be very careful. This is just me blending it over the concealer side. It looks real pretty, and then I blended it out by itself. And now we're just going to do a close-up, and both sides look very comparable in coverage and brightness without powder. So now we're just going to head into the powder. So this is how I've been setting my under eye for the past 2 weeks, and I've been loving it. I go in with my Beauty Bakery loose powder in the shade Oat Translucent, and then I go over that with my Luxury Baking Powder in Banana by Makeup Revolution. And this combo has been so good to me in the past 2 weeks. I'm so obsessed with it, and I cannot wait to see how this reacts with the Fenty Eye Brightener. Alright, y'all, we are back and the face is complete. We're going to zoom in to see how this looks. This is my left side, which is my Flower Concealer along with the Fenty Eye Brightening Concealer. And then this is the side with the Fenty Eye Brightener solely. And let's just see if we can spot any like serious differences. Off the bat, I feel like the one with the Flower Concealer kind of looks a bit smoother. And I think that the one with the Fenty only looks a little bit more like textured, but they both look like they have similar coverage. Right over here by itself, it makes it look like I have more like crepiness rather than the smoothness that I see on this side. I hope you guys can tell. These are minor differences, but they're differences nonetheless. I feel like in terms of brightness, the brightness is very similar. They kind of look the same in terms of brightness, but this side does look a tad bit more smooth. They do have similar coverage, which is very like astounding to me because this is sheer buildable. But as y'all can see, I put so much product on by accident and it was just a lot, but it doesn't look terrible, especially coupled with the concealer. It actually looks really good. But the time right now is 5:30, So we're gonna keep this on for the rest of the day and just see how it performs. So if you're interested in seeing that, just continue watching. We are back. It is the end of the day. It's 3:26 a.m. I've had this on for about 10 hours and I just took a nap. So we're gonna zoom in, see how this wore today. I had my face all over a pillow, so the way that my foundation looking is fairly impressive. This is the MAC Studio Tech. Keep your eyes out for a review and wear test because this is insane. But this is about my under eyes, so we gonna get into it. So as a reminder, this side is the side with the Fenty Eye Brightener by itself. Bang. And this side is the side with the concealer and the Fenty Eye Brightener. For me, there's still a huge difference. It was less apparent in the beginning, but now you can definitely see that this is super creped up right under my eye, close to my inner corner. All of this right here looks crepey, and that's something that I don't even see when I have my face all natural. So I just look a little bit aged here. These cracks that go like along the seams, that's natural for me. I don't have anything under my eyes to help it, and those are natural creases. So of course those are going to be accentuated after a long day. But as you can see, right here is what made the difference for me. Right here is very smooth in comparison to the Fenty side by itself. So that's how we're looking 10 hours later, and I just don't know whether to attribute the success of my left side to my concealer or the Fenty Eye Brightener, because if we're going to talk about brightness, both sides look similar in brightness, right? Unless I'm bugging. I feel like both sides look very similar in brightness. I feel like this side definitely does have a little bit more coverage, and that also might be attributed to the concealer. But in terms of brightness, by itself, the Fenty Eye Brightener is very brightening. But with the concealer, it's very brightening and smoother on my under eye. And keep in mind, I do have dry skin. So maybe mixing it is a better idea for people with dry skin. Because by itself, on top of foundation, it don't look that great. And before y'all come for me for, this is supposed to be for a no makeup look, it's marketed as an eye brightener, and you can use it several different ways. You can use it by itself, over foundation, or you can build it with a concealer. And it's under the recommended how to use. You can build it with a concealer. They suggest the Fenty concealer, but that's not one of my favorite concealers. The Flower concealer is one of my favorite concealers. So I wanted to be as true as possible. But that's how we're looking 10 hours in. I don't know how I feel about the product at this point, because obviously the side with the concealer wore way better, and I don't know whether or not to attribute it to Fenty or Flower. However, I did want to show y'all a third way that people use it before I make like my final thoughts on it. And this is the most popular way that I've seen people been using it on their videos, which is literally barefaced with primer, primed, and all of that stuff, and just the eye brightener. So the no makeup kind of rejuvenated look. And I just did want to try this out because this is another popular way that people have been using it. And lesson learned, we're gonna go in with that much. That even looks like a lot. A little goes a long way. I'm gonna tap this in. Again, I am already primed, so I just didn't show that step. Off the bat, like, barefaced. This is giving so much life to me. Holy crap. Okay. I think I'm gonna even put it up into my lid just for that hyperpigmentation, and so you guys can see the crazy difference between both sides of my face. And this is beautiful just on top of bare skin so far. I mean, we're gonna see how it looks zoomed in, but this looked pretty. Wow. Do you see the difference? No foundation, only primer on my face. No wonder why this is a popular way to do it. Okay. I see you, Fenty. Holy crap. The difference between both sides is actually crazy. I'm not going to do a wear test on this just because it is 4 o'clock in the morning, but I did want to see how it looked. Jaw dropped on this mechanism. Hopefully this is long wearing. It doesn't feel way too tacky. This way it does feel very light and like not too much on my under eyes as well. Fenty might have done something here. That is real pretty. The difference is crazy. My under eye is gone. Y'all take what you will from this review slash wear test slash 3 different ways on how to use this. I think this might be my favorite way to use it. It looks so good. Like on my lazy days where I only put my eyebrows, my mascara, and concealer on, this might be the go-to concealer. Wow. So by itself on top of foundation, 10-hour wear test, not the biggest fan. Combined with the concealer, my flower concealer to be specific, my under eye looked very smooth throughout the day, but again, I don't know which product to contribute that to. But by itself, on top of primer, it looks stunning. I don't know how I feel about this product, but I hope I at least helped you figure out whether or not you want to purchase it. I cannot stop looking at this side of my face. But have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.